Hello, this is Mr. Astley on behalf of the Maths faculty. I'll start by just highlighting a few key dates for you this year. Our students are in a very good position, having received already a Numeracy grade for their efforts at the end of Year 10. This means we have a full year to prepare for their Maths GCSE, which they will sit next summer. As you can see from the bottom of the page, the provisional dates are the 24th of May for the paper 1 and the 14th of June for paper 2. I have also added the Numeracy resit dates for any students wishing to resit their Numeracy qualification. Traditionally, we have provided after-school revision sessions and revision days in school in the lead up to these exams. Hopefully, you will be in a position again to do this next year, and this will be communicated with yourselves in due course. There are also some dates for mock exams. More detail will be provided throughout the year, but these will be in line with your school assessment calendar. As I mentioned in the previous slide, students have already received a grade for their Numeracy qualification, which allows us to prepare only for the Mathematics GCSE this year. I often get asked what is the difference between the two. In the mathematics, algebra is far more prominent. Questions are more in line with traditional maths papers, and they tend to be more straightforward to interpret and to read. For that reason, in my experience, students tend to prefer the mathematics paper as opposed to the Numeracy, where the questions can be quite wordy and difficult to answer. Both papers are 100% exam, and you have one calculator and one non-calculator paper for each qualification. Both qualifications are tiered, and as you can see on the right hand side, the higher tier allows students to receive an A star down to a C. However, if a student is not deemed to have reached the C grade, they automatically get a U. The intermediate tier goes from B grades to E, and similarly, if they are not deemed to have reached the grade E, they get a U. And then the foundation tier goes from grade D progressively down to grade U. When it comes to employers, colleges, sixth forms, either the maths or the Numeracy qualification counts. For those who are going on to do A-level maths, the mathematics qualification is far more in line with the A-level rather than the Numeracy. The WJC have recently announced that the summer of 2022 exam series will follow the same adaptations as the summer of 2021. What it means for us in maths is there is a slight reduction in content that will be assessed and therefore need to be taught. A link to the changes can be found on the slide. However, your children's teachers will all be aware of these changes, so there's no real need for you to familiarise yourselves with them.
As I mentioned in the last slide, you don't really need to be aware of the different changes that have been made by the exam board, because your pupils' teachers will be, and they'll give them a detailed breakdown in readiness for any exams. Following any exams, your pupils will be provided with item level data, which should form really the basis then of any future revision, or any gaps in knowledge will be highlighted so they can catch up using them. By now you'll be familiar with the website MathsWatch. As a school we subscribe to this, and it's proved to be a useful platform, especially during the missed time at the end of last year. MathsWatch though is not only just to complete homeworks on and tasks. It does have a range of videos for every topic really covered at GCSE, both in the maths and the Numeracy exam. And there are some instructions on screen you can follow to find these. Linked to every video clip then, there is a worksheet that's printable, and there are some interactive questions that you can practice online, and obviously the solutions will be given there. Okay, so you don't have to be set the work by your teacher to revise or to practice any of the skills there. I've put a couple of other useful websites on the bottom. Corbett Maths, Dr. Frost Maths and WJC. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If there are any questions, please contact me at the given email address on the screen. Thank you.